Hey guys, I'm back again. I decided that I'm going to flat iron my hair today. I know I sound so enthused about it, but it takes forever, and that's what I'm not looking forward to. But I just kind of semi-detangled my hair with my hands, and I'm about to jump in the shower and do the rest, wash it and everything. But before I press my hair, I'm going to do my Aphogee treatment. It's been about 6 weeks, so it's about that time. This is really good for people who go a while before getting their ends clipped. What the protein treatment does is kind of seal the strands of your hair down. Because if you look at pictures of hair strands, they're cuticles, so it just moves down the strand and kind of helps strengthen your hair. And it's pretty good for people who are transitioning and at that line of demarcation where your natural hair meets the relaxed hair. It's really weak right there. So a lot of times people use Aphogee to help strengthen their hair. I know I did. So before I do that, they have the Deep Moisture Shampoo and the Balancing Moisturizer that I'm actually almost out of. But this stuff says it's pH balanced, and I've never had a problem with it. I don't feel like coiling my hair. I don't feel like two-strand twisting it or anything like that. So I said, I'll just give my hair a break from being so tightly wound up and flat iron it. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. I know. So I'll be wearing it wrapped to work tomorrow. So I'm going to go through this whole process with you, and I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm about to do the Aphogee treatment now. While I was in the shower, I washed it and I just put them in 8 big 2-strand twists. This Aphogee stuff is really, really messy, and it smells funny to me, almost kind of like eggs. But I like to make it the least messy procedure possible. So what I do, I get a bottle like this, or any kind of squeeze bottle, anything, and as long as it has a nozzle, because just trying to put it on your hair like this, it's a horrid mess. It's a very, very bad mess. So shake up the product and put about as much in here as I think I'm gonna need. Can always refill it. Put my nozzle on, and for this you have to comb it through. Also, I'm going to use my wide tooth comb, and I'm going to see if I could use my Tangle Teaser. Now this stuff dries really quickly, so I'm going to have to work fast basically. And usually they say put the product in your hair and go sit under the dryer. If you do that, you're going to have a huge mess. So I like to put it in different sections, work it through, and then take my blow dryer and make sure I just get it dry. And then I don't go all the way though. I don't dry it all the way. Just enough for it to stop dripping on me. And then I go and send it to the dryer. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on my ends. Saturate that. You see how your curls just kind of start popping? That's because your hair shaft is being sealed down, smoothed down. I like to go and go through this. That's Prince you hear screaming in the background. Okay, so where's my comb at? Oh, come on now. A little more on there. Let me see if my Tangle Teaser will go through this. Yeah. Okay. So now that I've got that, okay. Now I'm gonna take my blow dryer and dry it. I'm just dropping everything today. Okay, this thing is hot. I can't really see what I'm doing. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but when you put this stuff on your hair, it gets very hard, like helmet hard. And after that, you're not supposed to play with it because it could break. So after I blow dry it, I don't try to comb it. It's supposed to get hard like that. That's just water that I'm spraying in my hair. Okay. I'm not going to comb through this front part because my curls are a little bit looser in the front, and I usually don't need to. Okay. Okay, so I was just sitting there thinking a couple of things to remember when you're blow drying your hair, on the bottle it says for there to be as little manipulation to your hair while you're drying it as possible. So if you're drying it, you don't need to do one of these kind of things. You might see me trying to go underneath because I'm trying to get my roots, and when I send her to the dryer, it's going to take me a long time to just sit there and wait for the heat to penetrate through this shell and get my undercarriage dry. So I just try to get up under there. But right now, as you can see, it's kind of hard. The ends are still a little wet, but I'm going to take care of that in a moment. So let me go ahead and finish this last piece. Now, could you imagine what this would look like if I just went and threw all this stuff all over my head? I would be dripping right now like a jerry curl. And see how I just got this on my forehead? Try not to get this stuff in your eyes because it will burn. I had like cut my cuticle. I think I did get it in my eye. I cut my cuticle the other day, and yesterday actually, and some of this stuff just got on it, and it's kind of stinging a little bit. You see how loose, well, I don't know if you can see it, how loose my curls are in the front. Okay, so now since it's virtually dry, it's got this weird helmet thing going on. I'm gonna go sit under the dryer under medium, and so I can just get the rest really dry. Okay, so I'm back. I just got back from underneath the dryer. I was only under there for about 10 minutes, and as you can see, it's hard as a brick. It's not moving or going anywhere. So I don't suggest you try to comb through this. I'm about to jump in the shower and rinse it out. Then I'm going to come back with part 2 and do my roller set and flat iron. So stay tuned.